Fergus, come here. Hey, come here. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Hey, my lovelies. Fergus and I had an incredibly cool walk this morning. The temperatures dropped all the way down in the morning and it is divine. Now, why has this been taking so long? Well, it's a simple answer. I have not wanted to do the terrible work that needs to be done first. The reason why it's terrible is the first thing I have to do is cut those brackets off and grind everything down. I don't know one person who actually enjoys that. So I'm gonna stop talking right now. Time to put some work in. There is a lot to get done today. We don't need any of this. We don't need these buckets. We don't need this right here. They have to come off. This has to be ground down. This has to be ground down. Number one. Number two, still have to get all of this down. It takes a long process and I have to use a tool that I absolutely despise using. This one right here. Him and I are not friends. I just don't like him. I don't like him at all. Just when, you know, it kind of pulls a little bit, I freak out. But I gotta get over that today because this job cannot be done without that whatsoever. Come back underneath here. We gotta grind. I started grinding this down last night, but I gotta get that disc and I gotta cut through this. Gotta cut through this. Gotta get this down. Gotta get that down. And also, obviously, the same as the other side. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna zip it. I'm going to suit up and I'm going to start getting this done. This is not the type of job where I can talk through, so I'm gonna pop my earphones in, I'm gonna put you on time lapse, and we're gonna get this job done. I'm gonna guess all of this is probably gonna take me 3 hours to do. I don't know. I'll tell you after this. Okay, now that we have all the brackets off, finally, this bucket right here took a wee while. I'm now just gonna head and grind everything down. I started doing that right here. It's gonna take me a little while, so let's time lapse that and get to the good stuff. Okay, so this is where we're at right now. I'm just getting the brackets off on the driver's side, but for those of you who don't know, you have your fuel lines right here. Now I have undone the clips so I can push them a little further out of the way, but this is as far as I can get them out of the way up here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a couple of cloths. We're gonna wet them, we're gonna dampen them, we're gonna cover those lines just so that the sparks from the plasma cutter don't set them alight, because that happens quite often. be so much more helpful. There we go. Pop that there. We should, in theory, be ready to go. Okay, so you guys just saw me cut off the brackets right here underneath where the bumper would sit. Doing that because we're going to be putting a Crawl-Tech bumper on here. So since we have the plasma cutter out, let's get everything done. What I am going to do is I am going to clean this up right here. I'm going to take this off. Same on the other side. Take this off. And we're gonna put that in the list to do for grinding down so that when the time comes to get the bumper done, I'm pretty sure all we need to do is cut right here. We've done this before, and everything will be clean and ready to install, so it'll just be easy to pop on there. I'm back. I can't hear you. I have my music in my ears. Whoa. Way better. This isn't out of laziness. It's just easier with the helmet. Oh. Okay, today's been really good. There's been a lot of people stop in and say hello. And then I went back to the house for a quick second for a wee coffee and came back. And I've been grinding ever since. Did you know that if you have glasses with wings on, underneath a hood, you can still get your eye? I don't know what is in there, but there's something good in there. There's something real good. It's real scratchy. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's a piece of metal that I can't see and can't seem to get out right now. So I don't know. We're gonna see how it is, see if I can flush it out when I get back home. It's not too bad, said the girl who's just like forever winking. If there's something ever in my eye, I can normally get it out pretty fast, but this thing is hiding wherever it is. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going pretty much until I finish grinding everything. So hopefully I'm gonna do a couple of more time lapses for you guys. But sometimes this is just how the day goes, to be honest with you, especially on a Monday. Calls and people and emails and other video stuff to get done. But I promised myself I would go to bed tonight and there would be no grinding tomorrow. I'm hoping that's the case. It's It's another day in the garage and I look the same because I'm doing the same. Feels like I've been doing this literally for years. Finally making some progress. Okay, Chris Webb, you know him, helped build Nessie. I text him because I have a whole other realm of respect for that dude. He is like the master cutter grinder. And I never understood why it took him so long, to be honest with you. But yeah, now I'm getting it. He's giving me some tips and tricks on how to do it, but he's just like slow and steady and one bracket at a time. Before I was kind of jumping around. I was like, oh, I can do this one's easier. Oh, I'll do that one. Just because I was like, I need to feel like I've done something, because I'm walking away at the end of the day with a whole bunch of grind dust on the ground and not a lot of stuff done. Yeah, that's nothing. I keep blowing it out of here. So that's what we're doing. One bracket at a time to keep my sanity. So I'm gonna head on over to the other side and stay there until it gets done, I guess. Last night I really got some kind of metal in my eye. It was fine though. I actually left here a little earlier than I wanted to, and I just went to bed and woke up and it had gone, so got lucky with that. So honestly, this has really been the reason why there hasn't been any videos out, because I've not even been able to go out and have like a little adventure or do anything outside the shop. It's all been doing this. So I don't think that you would have appreciated like 4 or 5 videos of the same stuff going on. So trying to combine it into one. It is so funny how many things happen during the day. I had to go out, grab some more flap discs. I had some stuff to drop off at people. I had 2 phone calls, emails. Oh, okay, we're back at it. I'm getting nice and holy in this welding jacket, but here, done. Other side, done. Decided to do is to drop the gas tank. There's not a lot of gas in there. I dropped it before by accident and like held it on my shoulder, so we're good. But the reason why I'm gonna do that is that there is one more bracket right here that I gotta take off. And it's just too close for my comfort, and then to get it nice and flush with the frame right there. I'm gonna drop that right now. I'm actually gonna use the good old table. I'm gonna lower this a little bit. We'll undo those bolts, and then I will undo the lines at the front, and we will move that on out of the way, and we should get to that bracket nice and easy. Also, it's gonna make installing new brackets and everything underneath there way easier, so we're gonna keep that out for now, and then we will head on to the front and grind down the front. Now, for the most part, the front is almost done on the outside of the frame. I just have to finish the inside of the frame right here. But that's gonna be so much easier with flap discs that actually work. Imagine. Fit on there perfectly. Awesome. Place this back. After the past couple of days, when I say I was noodle arms before, now I'm like noodle. Oh. Put this in right here. Okay, now we can drop that gas tank safely, I hope. Pretty sure these are all things Walter doesn't want to hear. It's like, kinda, I think, maybe-ish. These are the clips that I have to get undone. I did the first one. Now I just need to get this one. But it looks like this might be a little broken. But, oh. Okay, well, and that clip is broken, I think. All right, I went outside for a second because I was getting frustrated, but the two are undone now, which is perfect. I'm gonna grab those jack stands right there, pop them on the table so it doesn't go ba-doom. Okay, let's come to the back of the tank here. And remember, we still have connections up here that we have to get rid of. So we have to unclip this, we have to unclip this. We have to undo the feeder hose also. And then, maybe then, we should be good to go. You and I are doing this together for the first time. Actually, I'm always happy and excited and intrigued to do something new. So, some of you out there are gonna be like, it's just a gas tank, just drop it already. I get it, but your first time, it's like a little, Alright, I went and I had some homemade chicken fried rice. Forgot my hat back home, but there's like 5 million hats in here. Now we're gonna drop the tank. Hopefully. I'm so full though. Wow. Okay. I did go on a live and a bunch of you were like, oh, just press it down, push it in, and then pull it out. Well, I'm doing that right now, people. Tricky little fellow. Okay. Golly, this light is so bright. Getting there, nice and slowly and easy, and oh my gosh, it looked like a hot mess. Nice, slowly, easy, and trying to be safe. But if you come under here, because we've dropped it a little, there's a couple of things to disconnect. Left. That's it. Boom. So, yeah. There's a lot to this, a lot more than I thought there was, but it's not. I mean, it's very self-explanatory, so we're all good. There you have it. Gas tank out. Probably could have done it in a quarter of the time, but I really am trying to be as safe as possible. So everything is just super slow. But the next time I take a gas tank out, I won't be as slow and I'll know exactly what to do. First time for me, and I bet the first time for you doing anything is pretty daunting. What is the most daunting thing you've ever done? For the first time, you've done something for the first time and it's taken you forever, or it's like brought your heart rate up, or you just haven't been like, it's taken you like a couple of days to do. What is that thing? Leave your answer in the comment below. But gas tank, feeling pretty good. Now it just makes removing this one last bracket super easy to do. A lot of room for activities underneath there. So much easier to just have everything out of the way so that I can work in there, get the suspension on, get the shocks in there, get the new drive line, get the axles, and it's gonna be a good one. I'm feeling really great about the progress that we've made, even although it's been a little slow, a lot of dirt, a lot of hours. That's fine. It's okay, because now we get to go and do the fun stuff. That PSC system is going to be going in. We'll open the axles very, very soon, and we're going to start throwing on the brackets for the new suspension, like I just said, and the Rebel off-road kit there as well. So, wow, what a couple of days. It's beaten me down a little bit, but since getting that gas tank out, I don't know, I'm feeling really, really good again. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. So thanks for watching.